Guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is the fourth part in my series of videos looking at the Dark Knight trilogy of films. This week we're going to be focusing on The Dark Knight Rises, the conclusion to the Dark Knight trilogy, and I'm going to show you the additions that I have in a bit of a closer look and just give you a little bit of info about the film. Welcome back to existing subscribers, hope you're all doing well, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below and hitting the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. Please also give the video a thumbs up, that really does help the channel out. And please leave a comment, that's really great if you can leave a comment, like interaction on the channel, your thoughts on the film, do you like the additions that I'm showing, this kind of thing, you know, it's great to have interaction. Please share the video as well if you like, that's really good. And you can also find me on Instagram. If you head over there and follow me, I post pictures and the odd occasional video. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I have three versions of the Dark Knight Rises, as you can see in front of me. Just before we sort of take a little bit of a closer look, just give you a little bit of background on the film. So The Dark Knight Rises came out in 2012 and it ran for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Just a brief description of the film. Bane, an imposing terrorist, attacks Gotham City and disrupts its 8-year-long period of peace. This forces Bruce Wayne to come out of hiding and don the cape and cowl of Batman again. The release date in the UK was the 20th of July 2012, and again directed by Christopher Nolan. This film had a budget of $250 million US, so quite a bit more than The Dark Knight Rises. But again, this one did amazingly well, with a box office of 1.081 billion US dollars. The story again was by David S. Goyer and Christopher Nolan. The cast this time, again reprising his role, Christian Bale as Batman / Bruce Wayne, Tom Hardy as Bane, Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, Joseph Gordon-Levitt as John Blake, Michael Caine returning as Alfred Pennywise, Gary Oldman returning as James Gordon, Marion Cotillard as Talia al Ghul, Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox. And we had a brief cameo by Cillian Murphy returning as the Scarecrow. Just to give you a few trivia facts about the film. Writer, producer and director Christopher Nolan said that this movie's theme deals with pain. For Batman Begins, it was fear, while The Dark Knight dealt with chaos. Tom Hardy, standing at 5'9", had to wear 3-inch lifts to make his character Bane appear as tall or taller than co-stars Christian Bale, Morgan Freeman and Sir Michael Caine. According to Gary Oldman, Christopher Nolan told the actors and actresses the ending of the movie verbally to avoid any leaks. And the final fact I'm going to give you, or trivia. Tom Hardy accepted the role of Bane without reading the script. He was verbally told that he would have unprecedented access to extensive stunt training and equipment that he could enjoy knocking around. So on to the editions that I have. So I've got a Steelbook that was widely available in the UK, a media book, which memory serves me, I think this is a US edition, but they did bring out a UK 4K set, bit like this for the 3 films. I'm not sure they were lenticular though. This has a lenticular cover, but this is a Blu-ray. And then finally is a lenticular slipcase edition of The Dark Knight Rises. So I'll have a look at each one as we go. Okay, so on to the Steelbook. Now I'm sure many of you in the UK will have picked this up, and I think it was sort of in many territories. And it's just a great image of the broken cowl after Bane breaks Batman's back in that intense scene in the film. It's a really nice sort of image on the Steelbook. We've got the spine, and then on the back just sort of more rain, and it kind of now I've got some little goodies in there. We'll have a look at those. Just turn it round so you can see it's just a full sort of image all the way across. So we've got the special features disc and the film. And on the inside you've got that scene where Bane is walking away from Batman, and obviously that cowl again with the rain on this side. So yeah, it's a really nice Steelbook, that really nice design. So yeah, happy to have that in my collection. Okay, I've also got some little art cards that weren't part of the set, but at the time I picked these up off of eBay, so we'll just kind of show you these. So the first one, nice image of Bane. There's nothing on the back of these, they're just plain. So there's that one. Dark Knight Rises. Again, another lot of promotional posters were produced for this film. I think pretty much for every film in this trilogy. And that's the final one. Okay, so on to the next edition. Now, one of the reasons I picked this up was I liked the slipcover on this, but when it actually came, I was expecting it to be a larger slipcase that would hopefully fit over the Steelbook that I had, but actually it turned out it's quite a thin case. So and it was in such good condition, I thought, oh well, never mind, I'll just have another edition of this film, even though I've already got it about 5 times, including the 4K, which is crazy really, but there we go. So that's the spine. On the back, all of this, I think this was a Singapore release. It's got PG here. Strangely enough, it's all in English, but yeah, I just really like that sort of lenticular. I mean, it's sort of hopefully picking up in the camera. A little bit of depth to it, but just a nice, yeah, just a nice lenticular. And then just on the inside, it's kind of like a thin amaret case. And you just got the movie rather, and the special features. Nothing really special about this, to be honest. It's just more the lenticular that I liked. And as I say, I thought it was going to be quite a larger one that I could fit over the Steelbook, but it actually turned out it was just this. But there we go. So it's a nice edition. And then the final edition is this Digibook. And again, it's got a nice lenticular on the front here. So if we turn it, we've got Batman there, police cars in the background, and turn it, and then you've got Bane and the sort of tumblers and his kind of mercenaries behind him. Yeah, it's a nice transition on this. Then we've got the spine, and on the back, quite a nice, just simple image, a bit of spot gloss on here, and then your cast and crew, and then you can see down here PG-13. Obviously this is a US release. Okay, so we'll open it up now. Okay, I don't actually have a disc in here, so whether I can't remember what happened to that, to be honest. But is there any disc in here? No. Okay, maybe I bought this without the discs, to be honest. But to be honest, I don't really need those. There's some art cards there we'll have a look at in a sec. But again, you got a nice image here, and again we'll just go through this, and as I say, it's mainly for the digibook, to be honest. That I got this, and we've got like a little comic. Actually, I haven't looked at this for ages, to be honest. I think this is the opening scene in the film, a bit like the Dark Knight pamphlets that I've shown in the previous video. If you haven't seen that video, go back and check my history for the Dark Knight edition that I show. So yeah, it's nice they took the trouble to sort of create these little comic strips for the prologues of these films. And if I remember rightly, when this film came out, they did like this prologue, sort of a 10-minute trailer they released online, so you could watch it in preparation for the film. So that was quite nice that they did that, you know, gave it to the public free. Yeah, I'm wondering whether when I bought this, maybe the discs weren't in it. I can't honestly remember, but like I say, it's not a big deal because I've got about 3 or 4 times now. So okay, so we've got some shots from the actual film as well, which is quite nice. Previs sort of thing here. This was awesome, the bike, as it came out of the tumbler. Again, this is just different artwork to anything else that I've got, so yeah, it's a nice welcome addition to my collection. And that's it. And then you've got that final image there with the sort of like a wider image of that sort of lenticular that's on the front. So yeah, really really nice digibook that. Then we'll come on to the art cards. Now, I don't know whether these art cards are part of the digibook. I've got a feeling they're actually part of this set, because I've kept like a little the shrink wrap, and it didn't say on there about these collectible postcards, so I think that they are part of that set. So anyway, we'll have a look at these now. So we got that one. Yeah, they're all the same pretty much on the back here. They're just like postcards. But again, different artwork, which is quite nice. There we go, that's the postcards. So thanks very much for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed a bit of a closer look at the editions that I have. Next time we're going to look at the 4K set that I've got and talk a little bit about the sort of picture and sound quality, and I'm going to give a ranking of how I rank these 3 films in the order that I like these films in. So yeah, look forward to that one. Okay, thanks very much for watching the video, guys. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye now.